canyon wall carried my name like a funeral call. Dust rose high from the barren ground, like restless souls still circling round. My boots sank deep in the broken clay, on the same black trail I ran away. Years ago when I left this place with stolen gold and a bitter taste. Now the moon looked down through hollow skies on crooked graves and old dead signs, and every step toward that graveyard hill felt like pain, a blood-worn bill. Bones in the dust calling my name, like all my sins still burn the same. Lord, I walk through fire and lies, under moonlit roads and blackened skies. If mercy waits where the lost men fall, hear my voice through this midnight call. Before the earth takes what I owe, save my soul from the bones below. I found that cross where my father lay, half buried deep in the wind-blown clay. His name was carved in splintered pine, like a wound still fresh in time. I dropped my hat and knelt down low, spoke the truth I'd never told about the blood and the cards I played, and all the lives my greed betrayed. The chapel bell rang far away, like warning me I couldn't stay. And in the dark beside that grave, I felt the weight of what I became. Bones in the dust, cold and still, echoes drift down the graveyard hill. Lord, I've carried this iron shame, like chains wrapped tight around my name. If grace can reach through desert stone, don't leave me here to face alone. Before my breath turns into smoke, break these chains before they choke. Stood still, no sound but bells beyond the hill. I laid my pistol in the dirt and let the silence take the hurt. Bones in the dust won't hold me down, no grave can claim this cursed old town. The moon burned high through endless black and lit the road. They called me back. No ghost, no sin, no blood I spilled could keep me buried on that hill. Dust rose slow through the graveyard gate, like old regrets I couldn't shake. Moonlight hung on crooked pine, cast long shadows over time. My coat was torn, my hat set low, boot heels dragging through the cold dirt road. In my hand a letter burned from all the lessons never learned. The town slept deep behind locked doors, while I counted sins and old lost wars. Each step I took felt hard and thin, like walking back through where I'd been. Mercy in the dust, can you hear me now? A broken man with a heavy vow. Lord, I've chased dark roads and bitter gold, and left my heart out in the cold. If grace still breathes through midnight wind, pull me back where light begins, before this grave takes all I've known. Don't leave me in this dust alone. I reached the chapel by the hill. Candles flickered, the air stood still. The Bible lay where dust had grown, like truth that waited all alone. I read the words with trembling hands about forgiveness and promised lands, but every line cut deep like knives through all my wasted, crooked life. Outside the bells rang slow and low, like ghosts of all I used to know. And in that sound I heard the weight of every wound and twist of fate. Mercy in the dust, fall on me, like rain on dead and broken trees. Lord, I've worn this shame like rusted steel, and every scar still cuts me deep. If mercy still can find this man, take these sins from these worn hands, before the dark drags me below. Lead me where the lost souls go. I burned that letter at the cross, watched old pain turn into loss. The smoke rose up through moonlit skies, like all my truths and all my lies. Mercy in the dust, cold and near, was the only thing I felt that year. The moon stayed high, the night stayed black, but peace came drifting slowly back. No grave, no sin, no blood I bled could chain me to the life I led. heavy as the sins I hide. Dust drifted through the broken street, like ghosts that follow every step. The saloon was shut, the lamps burned low. Moonlight cut through window smoke. My boots kept dragging through the mud, still stained dark with borrowed blood. There's a bounty on the man I was, pinned up high where the old boards rot. A younger face beneath that hat, a soul long gone now wanted back. Cold iron prayer in my shaking hand. Lord, I'm tired of this cursed land. I've chased revenge through endless black, but all it did was drag me back. If mercy still can hear my voice, show me there's another choice before this trigger takes my breath. Save me from this walk with death. Down the jailhouse wall, the names were carved of thieves and drifters left in dark. I knew them all, drank with their ghosts, shared cheap whiskey and empty toast. My brother's grave beyond the ridge still waits beneath that broken bridge. He died for debts I should have paid, and now his shadow calls my name. The chapel bell rang low and deep, like something waking from my sleep. And through the dark I heard the sound of chains still dragging on the ground. Cold iron prayer under moonlit skies. Lord, I'm worn from all these lies. I carried hate like loaded steel, till nothing in me felt real. If grace still waits where sinners kneel, break this rage I always feel before my hands are stained again. Pull me from this life of sin. I laid that pistol on the altar wood, where my mama said I always should. The candles bent, the shadows swayed, and all my anger slowly gave. Cold iron prayer now set aside, no blood remains for me to hide. The moon stayed high, the night stayed long, but somehow I knew where I belong. No iron weight, no outlaw name could pull me back to hell again. Black dirt clung to my worn out boots. By the graveyard gate where the dead sleep loose, moonlight moonlight hung on crooked stones, and cold wind whispered through the bones. I brought a bottle and a rusted spade to dig through sins I never laid. The preacher said, boy, leave it be, but ghost still kept on calling me. I knelt beside my brother's grave, the same one I was too late to save. My hands were stained from years gone by, and I still heard his final cry. Graveyard confession under blackened skies, telling my truth where the silence lies. Lord, I buried more than flesh and bone. I buried pieces of my soul alone. If mercy walks where the dead men sleep, come find the promises I couldn't keep before the dark drags me below. Hear this graveyard confession. Whiskey burned like bitter blame as I carved his old forgotten name. A coyote cried out through the hills, and everything around stood still. I spoke of blood, of stolen nights, of poker debts, and outlaw fights, of every lie I wore like skin, and every road that led to sin. The chapel bell rang through the dark like striking at my heart, and from the shadows by the pines I swore I saw those haunted eyes. Graveyard confession in the dead of night, begging the Lord to make it right. Lord, I carried guilt like iron chains through dust storms, whiskey and endless pain. If grace still waits for men like me, lost where the blind can never see, before my breath turns cold as stone, take this graveyard confession. I dropped that bottle in the dirt, watched it break beside the earth, then bowed my head beneath the cross, counting all that I had lost. No thunder rolled, no angels sang, just church bells crying through the rain. Graveyard confession, blood and dust, laying down pride, fear and rust. The moon still hung, the night stayed black, but I felt peace come drifting back. No grave, no ghost, no past untold keep me buried in the cold. Still swayed in the midnight breeze, above old boards and dying trees. Dust blew low through the empty square, like dead men's prayers still hanging there. I walked along with my hair pulled low, past the place where they let him go. My brother swung for a crime I knew, and I kept silent like cowards do. The whiskey burned like rusted nails, while moonlight washed the county rails. That gallows wood still called my name, like guilt had carved it in the grain. Midnight on the gallows, hear me cry, Lord, I've lived too long beneath this lie. I let blood fall and truth grow cold, and sold my soul for fear and gold. If mercy still can reach this town, lift this sinner from the ground before that road comes down for me. Set my soul and conscience free. The preacher spoke, but I ran away. Left that town in black disgrace. Played my cards in outlaw bars beneath dead moons and prison stars. But every road bent back to here, to that hanging rope and all my fear. I hear his voice in the midnight wind, brother, don't let this be the end. The church bell rang from the hilltop stone, a sound that chilled me to the bone. And in that toll I felt the truth, the noose had waited for me too. Midnight on the gallows, black and still, echoes run across the hill. Lord, I carried silence like a blade, let my brother bear my shame. If grace still burns in endless night, guide my feet toward what is right, before the earth takes all I am. Forgive the blood upon my hands. I dropped my bottle in the dirt, watched it break beside that earth, and carved his name into that wood, and wept there where the gallows stood. Midnight on the gallows passed me by, the moon still watched that endless sky. No road came down, no judgment call, just mercy moving through it all. No fear, no lie, no ghost I knew could keep me from speaking the truth. trees, cold as sorrow, sharp as grief. Dust rose up from broken ground like ghosts still drifting all around. I walked alone through that graveyard path, with dirt on my hands and whiskey glass. Moonlight carved through crooked stone, like judgment calling me back home. There was a grave with no man's name, just withered wood and rusted chains. That hollow pit I used to know, the place where all my sins still grow. The hollow grave keeps calling me, like a debt carved in memory. Lord, I buried truth beneath my pride, and let the dark live deep inside. If mercy waits beyond this pain, wash me clean like midnight rain, before that hole becomes my bed. Save my soul from the hollow grave. I knelt down low by that empty ground where all my lies were buried down. A silver ring, a bloodstained card, and letters burned and torn apart. The cold earth held what I once hid, every vow I broke and what I did. The whiskey spilled into the dirt, like pouring out my shame and hurt. Then chapel bells rang through the black, like heaven calling a sinner back. And through the pines the shadows swayed, like all the dead I'd ever made. The hollow grave still calls my name, through every scar and every shame. Lord, I walked too long with iron chains, through outlaw roads and bitter rain. If grace still shines where lost men crawl, hear me now before I fall, before my bones turn cold and still. Save me from this grave I fill. I dropped my head beside that cross, counted all that I had lost. The wind stood still, the moon burned white, and I broke apart that endless night. Remains no broken vow, the moon still hung above that land, but peace returned to these warm hands. No devil's chain, no ghost I knew could drag me back where sorrow grew. saloon went silent when I walked in. Dust on my coat, blood on my skin. Moonlight leaked through shattered glass, like ghosts still watching from the past. I took a seat by the corner wall, where names were carved from barroom brawls. The barkeep slid that bottle down, didn't ask why I was in town. 3 fresh graves out on the ridge, crosses leaning by the bridge. Men I knew, men I betrayed, now sleep beneath the dirt I made. Whiskey for the dead, pour it slow, for the souls I lost down broken roads. Lord, I wore my pride like iron skin, but all it brought was blood and sin. If mercy lingers after dark, find me where the graveyards are. Before the night takes what I've bled, I'll drink this whiskey for the dead. The preacher warned me years ago that crooked seeds grow crooked roads, but I laughed loud and rode my greed till all I had was what I'd bleed. Now their names still on my sleep like wolves crying through the creek. Every bottle tastes like dust, every prayer feels lined with rust. I walked outside to that graveyard gate, carried the bottle and all my hate, poured it out on the cold black ground, and heard church bells through the town. Whiskey for the dead, black as rain, for every wound and every pain. Lord, I drag my sins through desert stone. Now all that's left is skin and bone. If grace still waits beyond this land, take this bottle from my hand. Before I join the ones I bled, I'll pour this whiskey for the dead. No stars above, just moonlit smoke, and memories of the vows I broke. I dropped to my knees beside those graves and begged the Lord for what He saves. Whiskey for the dead ran through the dirt, carried away my fear and hurt. The moon stayed high, the night stayed cold, but peace moved through my weary soul. No grave, no ghost, no blood I shed could drown the prayers I gave the dead. The saloon was dead, just lantern smoke and splintered chairs from promises broke. My glass sat warm in a calloused hand, like the last old friend in this wasted land. Moonlight spilled through a cracked back door, painting dust on the wooden floor. The barkeep watched but said no word, like it seen men drown without the dirt. I wore my sins like a leather coat, heavy with names I never spoke. And in my pocket, cold as stone, was a cross I swore I'd left alone. Rusted halo over my head, hanging low like the tears I bled. Lord, I've worn this crown of shame till I barely know my name. If mercy's still in midnight air, come find me kneeling in despair. Before the dark lays down its claim, take this rusted halo away. There's a graveyard hill past the county line, where my brother sleeps beneath old pine. I left him there with words unsaid, and whiskey stains where tears had bled. That cross in my pocket burned like coal, like mama's prayers still haunt my soul. She used to say, boy, kneel and pray, or the dark will steal your heart away. Now the church bell rang through the empty black, like a sound trying to pull me back. And every toe cut through my chest, like judgment knocking for my rest. Rusted halo over my soul, been cracked but not yet stole. Lord, I ran through dust and sin, but I don't wanna die like this. If grace still walks these roads tonight, lead me through this endless fight. Before my breath turns cold and fades, lift this rusted halo away. I poured that bottle onto the floor, didn't need that poison anymore. Dropped that cross down in my hand and prayed along where I would stand. The lantern shook, the shadows crawled, and I heard my name beyond those walls. Rusted halo, fall tonight, break apart in pale moonlight. No devil's hand, no whiskey burn can stop a soul that wants to turn. The moon stayed high, the dark stayed deep, but peace found me where sinners weep.